The cycle brand is proud of the 5,000-year-old heritage of our nation and has centered the company's mission and vision around the same. The Cycle Heritage Quiz is an endeavor in educating the future of India on our glorious past, our incredible architecture, our diverse culture, the great works of our literary legends and artists, the courage of our warriors and freedom fighters, the rich contributions of our scientists, and many more aspects, which make us a truly great nation. After 18 exciting cluster finals, we have our national quarterfinals, who will be engaged in a keen battle to make the national semifinals. Here are our participants for quarterfinal number 6. First up, we have from the Krishna Public School in Raipur, Snigdha Mohanty. Snigdha, all the very best today for the national quarterfinal. Hope you do really well. Up next, we have Ahana Paikre, the winner of the Bhubaneswar cluster final from the St. Joseph High School. Welcome, Ahana, and all the best. Up next, from the Emerald Heights International School in Indore, we have Bhavya Sangvi. Bhavya, all the very best for today's round.
Thank you.
Next, we have from the Delhi cluster, we have from the Convent of Jesus and Mary School, Delhi, we have Sanvi Rawat. Welcome, Sanvi, and all the best. Our fifth contestant today is from the New Era Senior Secondary School in Vadodara. From the Ahmedabad cluster, we have Akriti Behurai, who was with us in the cluster final in 2021 as well, but this time went one better and qualified for the national quarterfinal. All the very best, Akriti. Contestant number 6 is from the Springdale Senior Secondary School, Amritsar. We have Gursidat Kaur Boparai, the winner of our Chandigarh cluster. It was a brilliant performance by her in the cluster final. All the very best today, Gursidat.
Thank you.
Those were your 6 quarterfinalists for quarterfinal number 6. We will now move on to round number 1 of the quarterfinal Lakshya Bheda. Here are the rules of round 1 Lakshya Bheda. 1 question per participant. This round does not pass. Each question has 4 options. Each participant gets 3 attempts, plus 15 if you answer correctly in the first attempt, plus 10 if you answer correctly in the second attempt, and plus 5 if you answer correctly in the third attempt. We'll move on to question number 1, and that is going to be for Snigdha. Snigdha, here is your question. Who among these received a President's Gold Medal for his performance as a child artist in the 1960 film Kalatur Kanamma? Is it A. Rajnikant, B. Shankar Nag, C. Kamal Hassan, or D. Mohanlal?
Sir, option C, Kamal Hassan.
Let's click on C, Kamal Hassan. Well done, Snigdha. That's a wonderful start. 15 points to you. Our next participant is going to be Ahana. Ahana, here is your question. Fort Gustavus, a Dutch fortification in India, survived till 1830. Where did the Dutch build this fort? Is it A. Panaji, Goa, B. Cuttack, Odisha, C. Patiala, Punjab, or D. Chinchula, West Bengal?
Sir, Panaji, Goa.
Let's click on A. Panaji. That's not correct. Your next try.
Sir, Chinsura, West Bengal.
Let's click on D. Chinsura, West Bengal. And that is the correct answer. Well done, Ahana. You get 10 points. Let's now move on to contestant 3, that is Bhavya. Bhavya, here is your question. Which leading Indian industrialist was born in Aden in 1957? At that time, his father was working for A.B. San Company, an affiliate of Burma Shell. Is it A. Kumar Mangalam Birla? Is it B. Rahul Bajaj? C. Ratan Tata? Or D. Mukesh Ambani?
B. Rahul Bajaj.
All right, let's click on B. Rahul Bajaj. That's not the correct answer. Your next try.
D. Mukesh
Let's click
Ambani.
on D. Mukesh Ambani. That's correct. Well done. 10 points. Very well done, Bhavya. Let's move on to contestant number 4. All right, Sanvi, your question. Enraged at Bhima breaking the rules of mace fight during his battle with Duryodhana, which guru of his threatened to kill him? Is it A. Dronacharya, B. Kripacharya, C. Balaram, or D. Vedavyas?
C, Balaram.
Let's click on C. Balaram. Well done, Sanvi. That's the correct answer. 15 points to you. Let's move on to question number 5, and that's going to be for Akriti. Akriti, here is your question. Maharaja Sansar Chand, a great patron of the arts, especially Kangra paintings, belonged to which dynasty? Is it A. Katoch, B. Paramara, C. Chahamana, or D. Pratihara?
So please log D, Pratihara.
Let's take on D, Pratihara. That's not the correct answer. Your next try.
A. Katoch.
Let's take on A, Katoch. Correct answer, Akriti. You get 10 points. Now let's move on to contestant 6. That is Gursidak. Gursidak, here is your question. 6 majestic forts in Chittorgarh, Kumbhalgarh, Savai Madhopur, Jhalawar, Jaipur, and Jaisalmer comprise a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Officially named what? Is it A, Golden Forts of Rajasthan? Is it B, Hill Forts of Rajasthan? Is it C, Sandstone Forts of Rajasthan? Or is it D, Heritage Forts of Rajasthan?
It's B, Hill Forts of Rajasthan.
Let's take on B, Hill Forts of Rajasthan. That's a great answer, Gursidak. 15 points to you. That's a superb start. Let's now move on to round number 2. Round number 2, it's called Jigyasa. Let's take a look at the rules. 1 direct question per participant, passes clockwise, plus 10 for every correct answer, direct or on pass. We'll once again start off with contestant 1, that is Snigdha. Snigdha, here is your direct question. This organization was formed in 1861 by a statute passed into law by Lord Canning. Alexander Cunningham was its first Director General. James Burgess succeeded him. Today, this organization operates under the Ministry of Culture. Name the organization.
So the answer is Archaeological Survey of India.
Confident answer from Snigdha. Snigdha says Archaeological Survey of India. And ASI is right. Well done, Snigdha. 10 points to you. Let's now move on to contestant number 2. That is Ahana. Ahana, here is your question. Maharaja Ranjit Singh donated rupees 16.39 lakh for Sone Di Seva. Muhammad Khan was the first craftsman to overlay the sanctum with gold foil. Steps in the refurbishment of which shrine is being talked about?
Sir, the Golden Temple in Amritsar.
The Golden Temple in Amritsar is absolutely the correct answer. Yes, it is the Golden Temple in Amritsar or the Harmandir Sahib. Well done, Ahana. You get 10 points. Now let's move on to contestant number 3. Contestant 3 is Bhavya. Bhavya, here is your question. It takes its name from the Gujarati word for pressed. It is believed to be first created by Keshavji Gabha Chudasama. Name this popular snack food.
Pass.
Okay, passing. We have to pass to Sanvi.
Sir, pass.
Okay, Sanvi is passing. Passing to contestant 5, and that is Akriti.
Sir, pass.
Okay, Akriti is passing. We have to pass to Gursidak.
Is it Khakra?
It is not Khakra. We'll have to pass on to contestant number 1, and that is Snigdha. Yes,
Sir,
Snigdha.
is
You
it
can answer again,
Fafda?
please. Not Fafda. We have to pass to contestant number 2, that is Ahana. Yes, Ahana.
Sir, is it the Bailey?
It is Tabeli. Well done, Ahana. You get 10 points. Very good answer. Now, the next question is going to be a direct one for Sanvi. Sanvi, here is your direct question. This type of painting is traditionally hung at the back of the deity of the Srinathji temple in Nathdwara, Rajasthan. The name of the painting style literally means that which hangs from the back. Name this painting style. Okay, Sanvi, have to pass you. We'll have to pass on to contestant 5, that is Akriti.
Sir, is it Pichwai?
Pichwa is the correct answer. Well done, Akriti. You get 10 points. Good answer. And the next direct question comes to you. The origins of this classical dance form can be traced back to a dance style called the Urdhva Magadha. Its 2nd century archaeological evidence was found in the caves of Khandagiri and Udayagiri. Name this dance form.
Sir, is it Odissi?
It is Odissi. Well done, Akriti. 10 points to you. Good answering. Now let's move on to contestant 6, that is Gursidak. Gursidak, here is your question. A famous palace designed in the Italian Renaissance style of architecture was built in 1887 during the reign of Maharaja Nripendra Narayan of the Koch dynasty. The palace belonged to a princely state formed out of the split in the Kamata kingdom. Maharani Gayatri Devi was a princess of this princely state. Which princely state is being talked about?
It is Kuch Bihar.
Yes, Maharani Gayatri Devi was a princess of Kuch Bihar. Well done, Gursidak. You get 10 points. With that, we come to the end of round number 2. I think the scorecard will make for very interesting reading. The scores after round number 2 are as follows. We have Snigdha on 25 points. We have participant number 2. Ahana right now is in the lead or jointly in the lead. She is on 30 points. We have Bhavya on 10 points, Sanvi on 15 points, Akriti jointly in the lead with 30 points, and Gursidak on 20 points. Next round is for Trishanku. Let's move straight ahead into round number 3. Let's take a look at the rules of Trishanku. One question per participant with 3 clues. This round does not pass. First clue is a statement with number of letters in the answer. In the second clue, the first letter of the answer would be revealed. Third clue would be an anagram, plus 15 if you answer correctly on the first clue, plus 10 if you answer correctly on the second clue, and plus 5 if you answer correctly on the third. We'll start off with Gursidak. This traditional form of Marathi theatre takes its name from a word meaning a show or theatrical entertainment of some kind. The word is also used to mean fuss or commotion. This is a 7-letter word.
It is tamasha.
Gursidat says tamasha, and tamasha is right. Well done, Gursidat. 15 points to you. Very good answer. And now we will move on to Akriti. Akriti, your first clue. The name of this form of embroidery comes from 2 Persian words. One meaning gold, the other meaning sewing. 7 letters.
The next clue.
Clue 2 for Akriti starts with Z,
So is it something like Zavari?
not Zavari. Next clue. This is the anagram.
Yes, sir. Zardozi.
Zardozi is the correct answer. 5 points to Akriti. Let's now move on to contestant 4, that is Sanvi. Sanvi, here is your first clue. This famous saint and poet established the Sankat Mochan Hanuman temple in Varanasi. Yeah, let's move on to
The next clue.
Yeah, okay. Starts with T.
So next.
Okay, last clue. Anagram is there on screen.
No idea.
Okay, this is as simple as Tulsi Das. Tulsi Das is the correct answer. So no points for you, Sanvi. Let's move on to Bhavya. Bhavya, here is your question. This national park in Karnataka is part of the Nilgiri Biosphere Reserve.
So next clue.
Next clue coming up. Starts with B.
So next clue.
Last clue is an anagram.
Bandipur.
Yes, Bandipur is the correct answer. Bhavya, you get 5 points. Well done. Let's now move on to our next contestant, Ahana. Known for his work in the Portuguese occupied territories of India, this saint is also called Apostle of the Indies. 7 and 6. So 7 is the first name and 7 letters, and 6 letters is the second name.
Sir, can you give the next clue?
Next clue, okay, sure. Starts with F.
Okay, so the next clue.
Last clue, okay. This is the anagram.
Sir, Francis Xavier 14.
Francis Xavier is correct. Well done. Francis Xavier is what I wanted.
Okay.
So 5 points to you, Ahana. That puts you in a good position on the scoreboard. Now let's move on to contestant 1, and that is Snitha. Snitha, here is your question. An annual boat race conducted on the Punammada Lake near Alapura on the second Saturday of August every year is contested for this trophy. So 2-word answer, 5 letters and 6 letters. So first part is 5 letters, second part is 6 letters.
Sir, is the answer Nehru Trophy?
Nehru Trophy is a brilliant answer, Snitha. Absolutely fantastic. Did not expect someone to get it at the very first try, but that's correct, Snitha. You get 15 points. With that, we come to the end of round number 3. The scores after round number 3 are as follows. Snitha is in the joint lead. She's on 40 points. Ahana is in joint third spot right now. She's on 35 points. Bhavya and also Sanvi are both on 15 points. We have Akriti on 35 points and Gursidak jointly in the lead with 40 points. Top 2 will qualify for the national semifinals. Now it's time for round number 4. Let's take a look at the rules for the 4th round, that is called Sambandh. 1 direct question per participant. Set of visuals will be shown on screen. The set of visuals will be connected by a central theme. 10 points for a correct answer. We will start off with contestant 6, that is Gursidak. Okay, just as an example, the connection to this is Delhi. So Arvind Kejriwal is the current chief minister. Brahm Prakash is the first chief minister. Red Fort is of course in Delhi, and Nilgai is the official animal of Delhi. So, but the answer may not be a state or union territory. Okay, it could be anything, right? Okay, Gursidak, here is your set of visuals.
All I can conclude is Aryabhatta.
Not Aryabhatta. Passing to Akriti.
Is it Sarnath?
Not Sarna. Passing to Sanvi.
Sir, is it Chanakya?
Not Chanakya. Passing to Bhavya.
Is it Chandragupta Maurya?
It is Chandragupta Maurya. Well done. 10 points to you, Bhavya. Fantastic answer. Good crack. All right, let's move to our next contestant. That is Akriti. Akriti, here is your set of visuals. Okay. I'll just give you a disclaimer for this. Don't say that, these are characters who died in the Kurukshetra war. Okay. Give me a connection apart from that.
So are they the sons of Bhima?
Sons of Bhima. Okay. No, let's pass on to Sanvi.
Sir, is it Karn?
Not Karn. Passing on to Bhavya.
Sir, are they related to Lord Arvan?
Lord Arvan is the connection. No. Passing on to Ahana.
Like, are these all demons?
No, these are not all demons. Passing on to contestant 1, that is Snigdha.
Sir, are these all related to the epic of Mahabharata?
No, I mean, that's, I already said that, I need something more specific. We'll pass on to Gursidak.
I'll pass.
Passing, okay. So everyone was pretty close. This is not sons of Bhima because only there's one son of Bhima shown here. That is Ghatotkacha. Aravan is the third visual. But generic answer I'm looking for is sons of Pandavas, right? So we have Abhimanyu, we have Ghatotkacha, and we have Aravan. Okay, Aravan is the son of Arjuna. Ghatotkacha is the son of Bhima, and Abhimanyu is the son of Arjuna. So you all get parts of the answer, but not the complete answer. All right, let's move on to Sanvi. Your next question.
Sir, Bangladesh.
Bangladesh is not the connection. Let's pass on to Bhavya.
Bengal?
No, not Bengal. Ahana.
Sir, like Nobel laureates.
Nobel laureates. No, can't give it for that. We will pass on to Snigdha.
Sir, is it Rabindranath Tagore?
Okay, so we have the flag of Bangladesh. He did write the national anthem of Bangladesh, Amar Sonar Bangla. He, of course, won a Nobel Prize for literature. And this is the Jorashakor Thakurbadi, which is his place where he grew up and spent a lot of his time. And of course, that's the ancestral home of the Tagore family. Very well done, Snigdha. 10 points to you. Great answer. I think you have hit a half century. And now the next question is a direct one for Bhavya, who I think is back in the reckoning. Bhavya, here is your question.
Ratnagiri?
Not Ratnagiri. Passing on to Ahana.
Sir, all of them have Lal in their names.
All of them don't have Lal in their names, actually. But I would not give something like that anyway. Let's pass on to contestant number 1, that is Snigdha.
Sir, were they all home ministers?
They were actually not all home ministers. That's a good answer, though. Passing on to Gursidak.
I'll pass.
Okay, Gursidak is passing. Passing to contestant 5, that is Akriti.
I'll pass.
Okay, passing on to contestant 4, that is Sanvi.
Sir, are they all from Gujarat?
No, they are not actually all from Gujarat. So no points for anyone there. These are all deputy prime ministers of India. Okay, home ministers was a good guess, but one of them has not been home ministers. So we have Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel, Devi Lal, and L.K. Advani. All of them have been deputy prime ministers of India. Okay, Devi Lal has never been a home minister of India. Of course, Vallabhbhai Patel and L.K. Advani have been home ministers of India, but not what I'm looking for. Deputy Prime Minister of India is the common link between all three. Okay. Next is a direct question for Ahana.
Sir, are all of them related to Oscar?
Oscars is the connection I'm looking for. Well done, Ahana. Absolutely correct. These are the Oscar winners from India: Bhanu Athaiya, Gulzar, and A.R. Rahman. So well done, Ahana. You get 10 points. And now we have the last question for this quiz. But before that, we need to take a look at the scores. The scores after 3 rounds and 5 questions of round number 4 are as follows. Right now, Snigdha is in the lead with points, followed very closely by Ahana on 45 points. Bhavya is on 25 points. Sanvi is on 15 points. Akriti is on 35 points, still has a chance of qualifying for a national semi-final, and Gursidak is on 40 points. It all comes down to the last question. Snigdha, this is your question.
Sir, are these all temples connected to Lord Vishnu?
Can't give it for that. Not the specific connection I am looking for. We'll have to pass on to Gursidak.
Yes.
Passing. Okay. Akriti?
Sir, is it related to Char Dham?
It is Char Dham. Well done, Akriti. At the nth moment you got this, 10 points to you, and I think the score is going to look very, very interesting. So the final scores, after a very, very nail-biting national quarterfinal, number 6. This is the last of our national quarterfinals, and it is the closest one yet. So, Sanvi, well done for making it this far. You scored 15 points, but not to worry. This is a great achievement to qualify for the national quarterfinal.
Yes.
Bhavya, very well done. You did 25 points. You came up with some nice answers. So, good job. And I'm sure we will see you in future quizzes. Gursidak, you were a wonderful participant. You came up with some great answers, but today just the luck probably did not go your way. So 40 points to you, Gursidak, but I'm sure we'll see you next year. And winning this quiz, Snigdha from the Krishna Public School, Raipur. She was the last action hero in the indoor cluster final, coming second of the last question. But this time, she hit a half century and she won today's quiz and qualified for the national semi-final. Well done, Snigdha.
Thank you so much, sir.
But now we have a tie for the second spot between Ahana and Akriti. They are on 45 points, just 5 points behind Snigdha. Okay, so you will play the tiebreaker. We are all set for the tiebreaker between Ahana and Akriti. Let's take a look at the rules. Sudden death question will be asked by Quizmaster. Participants have to answer on Zoom private chat. First to answer correctly wins the tiebreaker. Okay. Ahana,
Yes, sir.
Akriti, my question to you is, Kafrial and Zakuti are dishes typical of the cuisine of which state? Both of them have answered correctly, but of course, Akriti answered much faster than you, Ahana. So Akriti goes through answering of the last question, the connection question, and Ahana, unfortunately, you missed out. You were very, very close. Well done. But Akriti did answer fast and definitely came second in today's quiz. So commiserations, Ahana. You did really, really well. Won the Bhubaneswar cluster final, but unfortunately today it was Akriti who just edged you out. And Akriti, fantastic job. So the final scores at the end of a very, very exciting national quarterfinal. Sanvi ends on 15 points. Bhavya ends on 25 points. Gursidat has performed brilliantly throughout the Cycle Heritage Quiz 2022. I'm sure we'll see her next year. She ends on 40 points. There was a tiebreaker for second spot between Akriti and Ahana. Ultimately, it was Akriti who answered just faster than Ahana and made it through to our national semi-final in second spot. But the winner today was Snigdha Mohanty, scoring 50 points. So the national quarterfinal number 6, the last of our national quarterfinals, was a truly riveting one. The positions on the leaderboard ebbed and flowed. But ultimately, it was Snigdha who came in with some crucial answers towards the end and qualified in first spot. The second spot was up for grabs, and all the other participants had a chance to come second. But ultimately resulted in a tiebreaker between Akriti and Ahana. And Akriti just answered faster than Ahana and made it through to our national semifinals. So it will be Snigdha and Akriti moving towards the national semifinals from quarterfinal number 6. Commiserations, especially to Ahana. She played really well, just lost out in a tiebreaker. Definitely Gursidat deserves special mention. She put in a wonderful performance in the Chandigarh cluster final, gave some great answers today also, but just missed out. Bhavya and Sanvi, it's a great achievement to come this far. So you need to be encouraged, and I'm sure we'll see you back in future quizzes. So that was quarterfinal number 6. Now it's time for the national semi-finals with our top 12. We'll see you soon. Till we meet again, stay safe, stay happy, stay curious. Thank you very much.